Welcome back, Tater Tots, to my channel for episode 13 of the Sugar Macaroon Legacy Generation 1 Watermelon. So, in the last episode, we found out from Aggie that she knows her time is coming and that she's going to pass away soon. And so, she gave Melly 2 envelopes that had letters in them and was told to give them to both Kim and Mallory when she does actually pass. So, Melly is feeling pretty stressed out about it and sad, but she's trying to focus mostly on Keely and Lewis right now. And Keely, she also had her birthday party, and so she is officially a teenager now, which I can't believe. And that is where it leads us to the start of today's episode. Crickets chirped in the cool night air as Keely jogged through the park. The moon was shining brightly and the wind whistled softly through her hair. As she rounded a bend near some trees, she slowed to a stop as something caught her attention. She could see an old woman sitting alone, gazing up at the sky. She approached her slowly and asked, "Excuse me, ma'am, are you all right?" The woman turned to face her and smiled softly. It was Aggie. "Good evening, young lady. Yes, I'm quite all right. I just wanted to come and enjoy such a beautiful, peaceful night before it's too late." Keely hesitated for a moment before responding. Too late for what? Don't worry, my dear. These are just the ramblings of an old woman." She looked out over the fields and back to Keely. "What about you, dear? What brings you out here at this time of night?" Keely walked closer, sat down, and let out a sigh. "Well, I actually start high school for the first time tomorrow, and I've been feeling pretty nervous about it. I thought maybe going for a jog might help to calm my nerves and clear my head a bit." "Fresh air is always good for the mind." Aggie turned to face Keely. "Would you like me to read your aura?" Keely looked at her strangely with uncertainty. "My aura? Like, tell me my fortune?" Aggie chuckled. "Something like that. No harm if you don't. I understand it's a strange offer from someone you've never met." Keely thought for a moment and shrugged. "Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. After all, at this point, I'll try anything to help." Aggie extended her hands and grasped Keely's. She closed her eyes and focused. Silence filled the air, other than the sound of the crickets and wind. Finally, Aggie spoke. "Your heart tells quite the story. I can tell you've been through great hardships from your earliest of years. Although times have been difficult, they've shaped you into who you are and given you a lot of resilience. You say you're nervous about starting at your new school, but inside you have a very outgoing, personable heart. You seek adventures and new experiences, but have a longing to share it with someone close to you. When all is said and done, you seek truth, love, honesty, and friendship." Aggie released her hands. Keely looked at her with surprise on her face. "You're not wrong about the hardships, that's for sure. However, I don't think I can be as personable as you say. I've always really struggled with making friends and fitting in." Aggie looked gently at the young girl. "My dear, the heart always speaks the truth, whether we've discovered its intentions yet or not. Time and experiences grow us. Give yourself time, and you'll discover more than you ever thought possible." Keely thought quietly to herself for a moment. "I suppose you're right. Guess I'll never know till I try, right? Hey, thanks. I do feel a bit better." Aggie smiled. If this old woman can find some way to still be useful, then she's done her job. Good luck tomorrow, sweetie. "Thank you, ma'am. I hope you have a great night." "Oh, are you okay getting home on your own?" Keely asked with concern. "I'll be fine, dear, but thank you for checking. Now run along before it gets any later." Keely nodded and waved goodbye, then she turned and jogged off back towards the house. Aggie turned back to face the night sky and took a deep breath. This world truly is a beautiful place. It's full of its own challenges and difficulties, but when I see the sky lit up like this, it always reminds me of how blessed I truly am. Miranda, if you're up there, watching over your old mother, just know I'll be joining you soon. I can't wait to see your beautiful, smiling face once again." Once more, the sounds of the night took over as Aggie made her way through the trees and back towards the cottage. Today is Monday morning, and Keely is officially starting her first day of high school. So, as we just saw, she went for a jog last night and ran into Aggie. But of course, Keely has never met Aggie before. She doesn't know anything about her, as does anyone else in town. And so, to her, it's just another old woman who just apparently does fortune telling type stuff for a hobby, which I think is really funny. But yeah, so she's hugging all Lewis, her bestie. He's going to be a teen next week. So yeah, that will be coming up. Look at her cute little bedtime pajama outfit. But she already got her homework done for today. So she's feeling a lot more confident, very confident actually. So she overcame a fear, which I don't even remember what her fear was, to be honest. But so she's feeling fantastic, and maybe it was her fear of just not being good enough. But after talking with Aggie last night, she felt like, she can do it. So I am going to send her alone. We will go to high school with her on at least one of the days this week, but I do want to put our focus still mostly on Melly. And so, there goes Lewis. He already did his homework as well. And Melly, she's been out here taking care of Bianca. Oh my gosh, literally. Look at Bobby. Like, way to be. Look, the llama is literally, Bianca's like, why you gotta be all up in my space? Like, you've got all of this land and property and you have to sleep right next to me. See, look, she's gonna go walk away. She don't want to be near him. But all right, so hopefully Bianca is happy. It's clean and full and she is feeling okay. We'll come over here and let's smother her with love, because I feel like she's probably lacking some of that attention. And once we get her taken care of, we do have coming up this week, the oversized crop fair is finally going to happen, which I'm really, really happy about. And it's career day tomorrow, so very cool. And my game has been kind of laggy since I opened it up, and I'm not really quite sure why. So yeah, all I did was update my Wonderful Whims mod, so hopefully it will figure itself out. I might need to just take it out if that's what's causing the issue. I will have to play around with it. But anyways, so we do need to keep working with Melly on her skills. And so she does know that Keely went out for a jog last night. And so, they kind of briefly talked about it. And so when Keely came back, she mentioned to Melly, like, hey, I ran into this old woman in the park when I went for my jog. And here is Mallory. I wanted to ask you if I should get to know Edwin Priya's. I don't know. Like, just do whatever you want, Mallory. Okay, we don't know. But anyways, so yeah, she's like an old woman. She's like, yeah, and she like told me my fortune, but I guess not my fortune. She said she was reading my aura. And so Melly's kind of suspicious about it because that she's like, that sounds kind of like, witchcraft in a sense, which sounds like Aggie. But, she's like, well, I know she doesn't leave the house from what I understand. And she hasn't in years. So Melly isn't really quite sure if it was her or not, because Keely never got the name of the woman and Keely never shared her name. And so, yeah, she found it kind of strange and mysterious, this whole situation. But at the same time, Melly's glad that Keely is feeling confident today and is excited for her to have her first day of school. And okay, we have test day. Keely has 2 different tests today, and one of them is going to be tough. There's a little time to study beforehand. Should she spend all of her time studying for the harder test or use the time to study for both tests equally? I think she's going to study for both. The extra study time was vital for that difficult test, and brushing up on the material for the easy test was worthwhile too. Keely earns a B+ and an A. Sweet. So great. She did a performance game. I don't know why she had a test. It was literally the first day of high school for her, but maybe, it's one of those tests to just see where you're at currently and what you know. That's what I'm going to say it was. But look at her. Melly looks adorable today. I love this top and this outfit on her. And just so you guys know, yep, we did add a little sweater here to Bobby, as you can see. And Bobby, actually, Melly was able to train Bobby, so he knows now how to sit and roll over and talk. And what is wrong, sweetie? So let's ask what's wrong. We might need to take him for a jog. So we will probably do that. She's really happy that her flower arrangement came out really good. Okay, what's wrong, sweetie? What's going on? What's going on, Bobby? Oh, it looks like I think he's just lonely. So we're just going to give him a hug and brush him. Give him a little bit of attention because I think that's what he's really wanting. So, okay, there we go. Let's cheer this little guy up. Melly's decided to continue working on her flower arranging. She's so close, a little more than halfway to getting her final skill point in it, and then I think we'll be able to reach the top of our career, which is part of her goals for this generation. So I'm really excited about that. And while I just have you guys here and we're just, kind of chatting and waiting for the kids to get home from school, I did want to let you guys know my precious little baby boy had his second birthday last Friday. And so Saturday we had his big birthday party and it was so cute. And when I lit the candle for him, he just started crying, the poor thing. Like the flame, I think, scared him. And so I had to blow the candle out for him. He just was not a fan of it, wanted nothing to do with that flame. And he actually didn't even really want any cake. He just wasn't interested, I think, because he was just so freaked out. But he did eat a little bit later. But he was more interested. Like my son loves fruits and veggies. Like he prefers to eat that over anything else. So like salad, he loves salad. So he definitely had some salad, but he got lots of presents from all the grandparents, his aunts and uncles. And so it was super fun. And he has me and my husband got him his first little train track set. And oh my gosh, he has been just loving it. He pushes his little train down it and goes, whee! Over the little bridge, and it's precious. And tonight when I put him to bed, it's the first night that he actually let me just walk away and didn't say mama no or cry. Like he actually let me just leave the room when I put him to bed, and part of me is happy about that because it makes the process a lot faster and easier, but the other part of me, it just makes my heart so sad because I feel like I'm not needed. It's so many bittersweet feelings. But anyways, okay, I just had to let you guys know that the little party was a success. Oh my gosh, look at Bobby going up the stairs. He's so cute. But anyways, okay, so she is feeling icky from her unclean surroundings. We need to check on our flowers here. So I think things are not necessarily in season right now, so I'm not really quite sure on that, but we do have things that need to be evolved out here, so we can go ahead and do that. And again, guys, I am so sorry about this lag. It's bothering me, so I hope it doesn't bother you too much in this episode to where you guys don't want to watch it, because that would make me sad. I'm doing my best and doing what I can. So okay, let's see, water. Oh, can we not water the plants? So why can't we water? Oh, it does not need to be watered. And oh, this plant does not need to be watered. They don't? I feel like they look like they do, but I don't know, maybe that's what elderberry looks like. Maybe it's supposed to look that way. I have no idea. Both Keely and Lewis will be home from school and within the next half hour. And so, oh my gosh, of course, our fridge just broke. So Melly is in here getting a Caesar salad ready for them for when the kids get home from school to have something to eat while they work on their homework. She is so excited to hear how things went for Keely on her first day of high school. I can't wait to know how things went. Obviously, we know she did really good on that test, to see where she's at with everything. So, okay. Honestly, I don't want to deal with this fridge. We're just going to replace it. We don't have time for this not to be working. And why are you going in there? Of course she's going to go in there. So Keely is done with school for the day. A B is not a bad grade. So she has a B. Lewis is an A student now. That's awesome. So he's returned home with a project. So has Keely. So let's take a look. So she's still feeling pretty confident from overcoming her fear. But oh no. And I've got this. So yeah, she is feeling good there. But physically, she's not feeling good. She's hot, super hot. And oh my goodness. Okay, so come on in and get yourself something to eat. Grab yourself a serving. It looks like Lewis had a great day though with having his good grades, other than his hurt tooth. So, not smart enough. I've been trying to do homework for school, but the last few assignments have felt really hard. Maybe I'm not smart enough to do it. What do you think? So, I mean, I think Melly would say, just spend more time. She wouldn't say that practice makes perfect because Melly herself doesn't believe in perfection. But, she would just let him know, like, if you want to get better at something, you have to, put in a lot of work. You have to practice. And so she doesn't want him to just give up so easy because there are a lot of hard things in life. But, nothing is ever gained without going through the motions and all of the effort. Like, you have to put in the effort to get where you want to be. And so that's all she's trying to teach him. So he's coming out here to sit with Keely. So he's like, so how are things in high school? And she's like, oh, well, it was pretty good. We had a test to see where we're at. I actually did really good on it. And so he's happy to hear that. And he's like, I can't wait to be in high school with you. And so she's really excited for him to join her too. So I'm excited for that. And what is wrong? It's because it's icky in here, right? Can you clean it up to help out a little bit? I think that would be helpful. Just mop this up and we'll go ahead and put some food in the bowl for Bobby. And she needs to use the bathroom. And wow, she's really tired. I didn't even realize that. But we're going to see if we can get her to finish her homework first. And then Lewis here, he is actually doing really well. Clean up your dishes. He does need to take a shower, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. And so for his thing, play 3 games of chess, read with an adult for 2 hours. I keep forgetting about that. And his personality, oh yeah, he's having a mean streak. I forgot about that. First day of school, adopted a pet. Okay, those are just some of his like little milestones. And look, he's just in there watching Bobby. He loves Bobby so much. I think that's adorable, but he does need to get started on his homework. So we'll go ahead and have him do that. And Keely will be joining him shortly. And Melly, how are you doing, my dear? She is just really tired. She's had a long day, and this rain does not help. Like, I don't know about you guys, but rain sure makes me feel really tired. So, okay, I thought that these could be evolved. Okay, this one can be evolved. And this one, and that one. And can we sell anything from it? Nope. Okay. So I think we're pretty good on at least all the tasks around the house. That must be the romance festival. Oh, humor and hijinks. So, okay, that is going on. She did finish this one. It's a masterpiece and pristine. We can sell it for 816 simoleons. And combating cold from home remedy hydration. Sometimes simple home remedies are the best medicine. So, Keely, where are you doing your homework at? Oh, she's doing it in her room. Oh, very, very good. So I do love that. So she's working really hard. So fear conquered. She's still believing in herself, but yeah, she is really tired. So I think what I'll have her do once she finishes her homework, we'll have her come and get some water, get herself nice and hydrated, and then we'll have her go ahead and go to sleep because she is just not doing too well. But Lewis, I think he's coming a really long way. He was pretty shy. He's opened up a lot. He's feeling really comfortable. He's loving being a part of a family and the fact that he gets to be in a family with his best friend. And Melly is basically, the mom he's never had, and he couldn't ask for more. So he wants to do what he can to help out around the house too. And he wants to kind of take over the responsibilities of Bobby as, he gets older and taking him for walks and things like that, which Melly really appreciates because obviously, her whole little farm thing it's quite a lot of work. So I'm going to go ahead and get her up, and we're going to have her come back in here and work on another arrangement. Like, I know, girl, I'm making you just work all these arrangements, but it's for a good cause, I promise. And then we're going to start working more on her, oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called, cross stitching. So yeah, we'll get that done. But yeah, things went really good with Keely at school. And so Melly is really relieved, and she had a lot of confidence in Keely. Like, she really wasn't worried. She didn't think Keely was going to struggle too much. Like, she knows that she has in the past, like as a child, but she knows what a responsible young woman she is. And so she has full, belief in her. And I really, really love that. And so I love seeing her. And this is her just like kind of everyday outfit. Oh, Lewis, he finished his homework before her. I guess he did get started on it first, didn't he? I think he did. So, okay, I'm gonna have him. Can he just play a game without anyone? I guess he could. But Sarah Scott, no, we're not going to the Humor and Hijinks Festival. But maybe we'll have him come on in here and we can have him read something, maybe. Yeah, we'll just have him read my Pizzicatopoca. This piece was written as an homage to Buckholtz's cat, Fiona. She loved music and swayed her tail to the beat whenever Elena played. Whenever Fiona's misbehaving, okay, Buckholes, that sounds wrong. I shouldn't say that. So I'm just gonna say B. B plays this pizzicato. What is a pizzicato? Is that like a made up thing? I don't even know. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it, but yeah, I thought I'd actually read that because I don't normally ever read those things. So, all right, Keely, go get yourself some water, honey. I don't want you feeling too sick. You got this. Oh, yeah, we're going to definitely have to be planning another birthday party for Lewis when that does happen. And we're going to have to try to see, maybe we'll finally, let's go ahead and look. Is the weather, it's saying cloudy, so maybe we'll actually get to have one outside. I can only hope. And oh my gosh, look. So Keely is going to turn into a young adult, and then we've got Melly 2 days later becoming an elder. Like, what? But I guess that's because I do have this on just normal lifespan, so it's not like long like I normally do. But I thought I'd challenge myself by making the time a little bit shorter. Plus, I didn't want to spend forever and have like 50, 60 episodes per generation. Like my Solar System Legacy, I kind of put a lot of effort into that. Well, I put a lot of effort into this one too. I feel like now I'm just, mumbling, but or ranting. But, in the sense of that, like, I do a lot more of those episodes, but I'm not doing like story type episodes like how I start with these. Like these ones, I spend a lot of time doing the beginning narration and getting all the screenshots and poses and whatnot. But for just like my Solar System one, it's just like straight gameplay. There's not like a video thing at the beginning. And so those are a lot faster and easier for me to record. So I don't mind doing lots of episodes on those. But like this one, my Sugar Macaroon series, like for each generation, I would like to keep doing like the narrating story thing at the beginning of each episode for each generation. And so, yeah, I just felt like normal lifespan would make it a lot easier. That way I don't have to make the story like exaggeratingly long, And so, oh, Lewis, I know you want to read your book, honey, but can you please go read it in your room? Because Keely needs to go to sleep. Like, she is exhausted. Look, she's going to the laundry room. That's what she's resorted to. Like, come on, honey, go to your bed. Okay, there we go. So as for Lewis, he's going to keep on reading his book. Melly, oh, she already went to bed, didn't she? Oh, nope, she's just taking a nap. Oh, she did finish her arrangement. That one's really pretty. Rosy Disposition. I like that one. Ooh. I was about to say 10,000 simoleons. 1,000 simoleons. So we'll have her go ahead and sell that. Make sure all is cleaned up and well before the end of the night. And guys, look, my lag seems to be gone now. Oh, there's hope. But I did before she goes to bed. Okay, she woke up last night, Melly did, because she had this fear because Shiloh's ghost came into the house, and apparently Melly is like really afraid of it. And I tried to get her to play with Shiloh, but it still like freaked her out for some reason. So I figured we would just come over here. Like, what does this thing say? Does it say anything? Just RIP. We're gonna engrave something. Rest in pieces. No. We're going to say gone but not forgotten. So enter some words to remember Shiloh by. Our best friend. We'll just put that. Something simple. So our best friend. There we go. And then I think we're going to go ahead and release the spirit to the netherworld. I don't really know what leaving a sugar skull offering does. Is that something to do with Day of the Dead? I don't know. But I'm going to have her come over here. We're going to take care of this before she heads on off to sleep. Okay, good. She did at least bring an umbrella. And I just realized now I should change her umbrella. You know, I feel like that would make sense. But, okay, did you release the spirit? Release the spirit to the netherworld. Come on. Oh, I guess she can't get to it here. Let's try this again. Release the spirit, releasing Shiloh's soul to the netherworld to forever free her spirit from this mortal realm. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay, we need to let her go. We've got Bobby now, as much as we love Shiloh, but you know, we can't have her just haunting our house. So I think that kind of lets everyone have some good closure by, you know, not just having a ghost wandering around. So let's get everyone onto bed, and I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. Melly and Keely are just downstairs having some yogurt parfait breakfast together, just chatting about school. And Lewis is busy taking a bath. Of course, Bobby is in here just barking away at him. And we are trying to hurry on up because they should be leaving very, very soon. There was a massive lightning and thunderstorm last night. Like, it struck several places. I think I was worried. Oh my gosh, I almost thought that Bianca got struck by lightning because she was just dirty. It stressed me out. But yeah, there's a big spot right there. So, it was quite the doozy. And so it did kind of wake Keely up, but she does look well rested today. I think she's feeling pretty good. Clean clothing, surrounded by friends, and what was she embarrassed about something? She just needs amusement. So yeah, she's doing really well. She wants to enjoy rides over at the pier. Go ahead and have her clean this up and fill the bowl for Bobby. I really want to be friends with someone, but they don't seem to really want to be friends with me. How can I make them my friend? So I think Melly would say just keep being friendly. You know, she's not going to say make a grand gesture. So we are going to send her alone again today. And Melly here, we're going to have her, of course, work from home as usual. We do need to gift a flower arrangement. So, oh no, Lewis, you didn't get to eat before you left. I'm so sorry. He'll have to eat something and get breakfast at school. So there goes Keely. So we'll go ahead and take care of Bobby. So it looks like Melly is doing pretty well there, needs-wise. But, oh yeah, we got to come over here and take care of Bianca because she is very upset that she's so dirty. And how is our little shed over here? It's slightly dirty, so we'll go ahead and clean it and refill her feed. I'm hoping it looks like we're just supposed to have just cloudy weather today. Oh, chance of thunderstorms again. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's okay. We're going to get through it and we're going to be fine. But you guys can see here, like, look how close we are. 63% complete with flower arranging. I really want to see if we can get her to complete that today. Melly is just loving on Bianca a little bit. We got this notification about Lewis that he was panicking from anxiety with a test, and it says Lewis tries to quell his anxiety by taking big deep breaths, and what do you know? It works. Sure, his class, oh my gosh, did our llama just spit on us? How rude. That's hilarious though. I didn't know that would happen. So, okay, back to this. Sure, his classmates shoot him some funny looks, but when you're an A student, you have to take every test seriously. Okay, who is calling us? Bathroom sandwich. We found Keely in a bathroom stall today eating a sandwich. This is unexpected and we're not sure what to make of it, but figured we should call. And when you're hungry and need to go. Melly would be like, well, that's just wrong. Is she okay? You know, because she doesn't want her like getting bullied or feeling that way. But fine, Bianca, we'll just leave you alone. We'll let you be, do your thing, and we'll just leave it at that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and, oh my gosh, everything is just getting dirty in our house. But I guess before I have her clean the shower with vigor, I should have her or clean the shower with vigor, shower. I should have her clean first and then take her shower. Mallory, what do you need? Okay, I'm glad you guys had a blast together. Good for you. I feel bad because Bobby is like really wanting to go for a jog, but look, it's just started to rain again. Like, OMG, this is terrible. I feel like the summer and the fall so far have been very rainy, but maybe we could get Keely to take him on like a little jog, something like that to help cheer her up. You know, I mean, she was in a bathroom stall, literally eating a sandwich, so I don't know, maybe it'll help the girl. So, but Melly is feeling really focused. Ooh, that one's pretty. So we do need to, let's scent it with a rare flower, a bird of paradise. I don't know what it'll do, but you know, we're just gonna do our thing. We're gonna put this in our inventory because we do need to gift someone a flower. So let's see, we can do, I guess we'll keep going on the roses to have her practice that. Citrus cream sounds interesting. So we'll do that. The kids will be home in less than 1 hour. And oh, looks like we need to get some more food for Bobby since he has already finished off that one. But I'm excited to see how they are doing today. I'm hoping it was better, you know. But Lewis, he seemed to do really well on his test. So both of them have both been really good with their testing. So I'm really, really proud of them for that. So Lewis is now one of the top students at elementary school. And oh my gosh, so she is enraged. I'm not okay. So yeah, she's having a mood swing. She was scared, it looks like, of the thunderstorm and then had an awful school day. Dropped a tray in front of everyone in the cafeteria today. How embarrassing. So poor thing, she is having a rough time. So we're going to go ahead and have her fill this bowl. And I'm going to see if I can get her to take him for a walk. They'll go for a jog. I know it's raining and it's probably a terrible idea, but we'll try to see if they can just go really quick. She's like, I promise I'll stay close to the trees. We'll be right back. And oh, here is Graham coming out for a visit. That's wonderful to see him. So she's like, hey, Graham, how are you? He's like, hey, I just thought I'd check on you guys. We've had a lot of storms lately, and, you know, I wanted to make sure that you were doing all right. Here, I'll go ahead and drag this for you, Melly. So don't you worry about it. So yeah, there they go. She's like, come on in. Yeah, get out of this storm. It seems like it's going to get worse. And he's like, yeah, I did see that there was more rain coming in. So he's like, I heard you got a new dog. So, you know, he wanted to hear all about it and check to see how the kids are doing. And so I do love how he is just so sweet and caring. And why can't we more choices? Like, why don't I have, like, why can't I say anything to him? I don't understand. Like, call over. The sim is too far away to call over. So it looks like they can chat, but why is it like not giving me any options? Like, they're okay, here they are finally. Ooh, I was really worried about that for a second. So give a gift, give a flower arrangement, this speckled pink. Hopefully it doesn't make him feel romantic because that would be awkward. But yeah, we're going to give that to him because that is part of our, like, what we need to do. So, okay, I guess they have to leave the laundry room to be able to do it. So yeah, there we go. All right, so we have done that. So it looks like he's pretty happy about it. He's like, wow, Melly, this is gorgeous. Thank you so much. And so he's really proud of her and how far she's come. So we're going to go ahead and add to the washing machine, do some of our laundry because I think these are all pretty full. A lot of our baskets anyhow. Is this one? That one's not too bad, I don't think. But okay, and then I thought someone was out there for a second. We'll go ahead and we'll sell this flower arrangement and get her. Oh, Lewis has his 14 count Ada cloth at the ready as he embarks into the world of cross stitch. So that's awesome. I'm glad to see him trying something new. So let's go ahead and we'll have her work on another one. Let's do scenic sunset. That sounds pretty. And okay, how are you? Melly Rich Campbellites come over and hang out. Okay, well that disappeared. Lewis, we'll go ahead and have him work on his homework. He is just doing fantastic with everything education wise. And so where is he at? Oh, okay, he was up here. Oh, he was working on some artwork. I love that. He's doing little fall crafts for us to put up in the house. We'll definitely have to let him finish that up. And has he actually met Graham? Okay, he has, but he has like no relationship with him. So we'll have to work on that. But let's check on, okay, good. They're coming back. Woo, she is probably, yeah, miserable and just soaked. We'll go ahead and let her get some leftovers. and have something for dinner. But, she's like, hey, Graham, how are you? Yeah, this is Bobby. And so he's like, oh, hey, little Bobby, it's nice to meet you. So he's excited about that because Graham, you guys, he is a big animal lover himself. So he is all about them getting more. But she's going to complain, not really about her parents, because obviously she doesn't have anything to complain about with Melly. But we're just going to pretend she's complaining about anything and everything right now. And so we'll have her tell him a joke about body hair, something she heard at school, and we'll just see if we can, try to build up our relationship with him. It's almost midnight on Tuesday, and Melly is seriously so close. She's 96% done with this flower arranging skill. Keely just finished up her homework for the day. We're going to go ahead and have her just fill this bowl for Bobby before she heads to bed. It looks like Graham was chatting with her a little bit and helping her with some of her homework while Melly finished up this request for one of her clients for work, and Keely is trying to help out. I don't know why she's looking like that off to the side. It's kind of creeping me out, but she's going to clean this bathtub before she heads on up to bed to help out Melly. And all right, it looks like Graham will probably be leaving soon. He's grabbed himself a book. I'll reel her in. He's going to try to learn about flirting, but whatever works for him. And Lewis is already in bed. Oh my gosh, he's going to do extra credit work. Of course he was. And okay, we just finished this one, but it looks like she didn't finish her skill point. She's literally on the verge. So I'm just going to have her, sure, we'll do some tulips. We'll do this spring meringue and see if we can get this. Oh my gosh, she's going to get it. Come on, Melly. We're going to end this episode with you getting all of them maxed out and hopefully a promotion. At least that's what I'm really, really hoping for. So let's see if we can do it. Okay, there goes Graham. He is heading on out. I'm just going to fast forward. New personality type. No, I wouldn't say she's a perfectionist, but she has mastered the flower arranging skill, so she can scent arrangements with orchids. So, okay, fantastic. So now we have what we need to get our promotion. So I am stoked about that. So I'll let her finish this up, and then we'll have her go ahead and use the toilet and probably head on to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully with the good news of a promotion. Good morning, everyone. It is official. Melly did get that promotion. She was promoted to Visionary of Vases. Melly's been promoted to Visionary of Vases. She will now make an additional 275 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 350 per hour. She has also received the following bonus: 1,000 simoleons, Domek Floral Floor Vase, a single rose, and her next shift is Wednesday. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and have her work from home. And oh my goodness, the kids are off to school. Our gardener is here helping us out, and that's it, guys. We have officially finished off at least the goal of getting promoted. So the only thing we have left, I believe, is we just need to finish off our aspiration by winning at the Fenwick Fair and then maxing out our cross-stitch cross-stitching skill, what were we at for that one? Cross-stitch, here it is. So we're at level 4, so we're not too far off. So we can definitely get there. Test day. Okay, she's going to study for both again. Oh no, Keely really did know most of the answers for the easy test already. The extra review didn't help much. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. She's just doing her best. So, all right, Melly is up and at it and ready for the day. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So I am really excited to see how the kids do the rest of the week. In the next episode, we'll definitely probably head to high school with Keely, see how things go, on an average day for her there. And then we'll come back with Melly and things like that. And so I'm really excited to see what else is going to happen. And hopefully we'll stop having so much rain for once. But anyways, thank you so much, Tater Tots, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the future episodes. And don't forget to hit that like button and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And I will catch you next time. See ya.
I know, man, passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. me up somewhere new, somewhere I can't find myself. Oh, I feel so